Hi all and what's up, my name is Alekais and I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at Warcraft 3 Reforged. And let's begin. These are some things that's leaked from Warcraft 3, or yeah, in general they were posted on wowhead. And I found them recently, so I wanted to go through them, and because this is my most favorite game of all times, and because this is the first game that I ever played in my life, that's why I was really interested in all of these things, these screenshots and a few other things like that, and I wanted to comment on them. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get right into it. First of all, we're gonna look at a few screenshots. Okay, this is for the story, this is for the campaign. It's story mode, which is you have little or none experience playing strategy games. You have the normal mode, you have some experience playing strategy games, and hard mode. Only choose hard if you are a Warcraft 3 veteran, which probably I'll be playing on my channel Warcraft 3 on normal, and in my spare time I'm going to be playing Warcraft 3 Reforged on hard. So, because I don't want to, like, seeing me fail, or, like, in general struggling with it, or in general just getting frustrated or something like that, which I rarely get frustrated in games, but no matter. I'll be playing normal on my channel, and I'll be playing hard in my spare time. I'll probably beat the game on each difficulty just because I love the game so much. Okay, the next thing is a few portraits, which I looked at this a little bit earlier, and as far as I read into it and everything else, by the way, all of this is on wowhead, so you can see it at any time. There will be links down below if you want to check it out, and if you're a fan of the game and if you want to see all of that. But yeah, as I was saying, the portraits, there will be something like in StarCraft, if you've ever played StarCraft. Maybe you haven't, maybe you have. That's why I'm gonna explain it. The portraits, they're gonna be like achievements. Something like achievements. They'll be given out for playing the campaign on different difficulties and in winning PvP battles as well. So yeah, in general, there will be portraits, which will be something like achievements for this game, which I'm really hyped about, because I've always wanted Warcraft 2 to have its own achievements and rewards for being good at the game, and hopefully I'll be playing a lot of the game and I'll be investing my time in it so I can win all of these things. That's why I'm really hyped about it. Okay, as you can see there are different skins, by the way. As far as I know, the skins will be again winnable. Maybe some of them will be paid, which is kinda like, I don't know, I'm a little bit afraid of that, because I don't want to pay too much for it, because this game is full price. It's like, how much was it? I believe around 40 or something like that, or, yeah, there's Digital Deluxe pre-purchase currently, which is a lot more expensive, which I'll be buying in the next few days. Because I want everything connected to it. It gives you a few things for World of Warcraft, which I'm really stoked about. I mean, I want to see that mount. The mount is really cool that it gives you. It's a meat wagon. Hopefully you know what a meat wagon is. It's the undead catapults in general, which it's really cool. It's one of the best mounts that I've seen so far. And it gives you a few things for Hearthstone, StarCraft, I believe, and for Diablo for surely, which is, again, very cool. That's why I want to buy the Digital Deluxe version of it, of the pre-purchase, and I think I may make a video on that and talk a little bit more about that, so you know, is it good to buy it, not to buy it, and so on and so on. But yeah, there will be skins, not only of the portraits, as far as I see. We have Jaina, which is the current Jaina from Battle of Azeroth, and I see here Artus, who is like before he became the Lich King, when he was something like a dead knight, and he wears his father's crown. I think this is Malfurion on the right hand side of Artus, but I'm not very sure. Okay, let's move on. There are more portraits over here. As you can see, Kel'Thuzad, by the way, has a unique portrait. I mean, this is wow, wow. And Hellscream as well. These two portraits are insane. I like Jaina's portrait a lot as well. In general, I like all the portraits. They're mainly for your like online games, for your in general PvP sessions, and for a lot of the custom Blizzard maps and so on. Here you can see, I think this is for making maps in general. This is, as far as I can see, it looks like the old maps, the mini maps. I mean, if these are gonna be the old maps, I really like it as well. I mean, I've always liked the old style of Warcraft 3 before, which was, and I really like the game, so this is some kind of a throwback for me, which is really insane. I like it. So yeah, I hope they keep the old version of the maps, the mini maps. I mean, yeah, here you can create a game, a custom game, and in general online game as well. As you can see, everything is totally new if you've played the game, and I'm happy about this new change because new players will come around and they're gonna experience what I experienced as a kid and as a grown-up as well. Okay, this is in general the main menu, how it's gonna look. I think that before, wasn't this on the right hand side? I'm not very sure, which kind of bugs me. I need to get into Warcraft 3. I've been playing World of Warcraft lately only, so I'm not very sure, but I think, wasn't the menu on the right hand side? I may be mistaken, but wasn't the menu on the right hand side? Come on. But again, the banner, the orcish banner, and in the background, the Inferno is just falling down, which is from the cinematic trailer of Warcraft 3. Seeing this in HD is something unique for me. Choose a mission. Yeah, the missions are on the right hand side. Exodus of the Horde. Yeah, this is the prologue campaign. Or just gonna say, wasn't this the prologue campaign? I mean, look at all of this. It's, seeing this Reforged is so cool. I'm just going through these pictures in a fast manner because I'll be talking more about this in a few other videos that I'm gonna make, going in specific units, races, and so on. Look at this. Look at it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Lions, except of Uther and Jaina, because they're, and Tyrion. Those three are my favorite characters from the Alliance side, and Arthas in general. But look at this, how cool it is. And the orcish one, yeah, the Horde. Yes, the Horde. The banners, they're so cool. Just look at all that detail and the blood on the axes. That's unique. Okay, join channel. Yeah, the Blizzard Entertainment. I think it will be directly hooked to your Blizzard account. I mean, to the Battle.net. Hopefully, it won't be separate as it was before. Hopefully, your online sessions will be in your Battle.net. Hopefully. I hope they fixed that and made it connected to everything else. Okay, we went to these. In general, to all of them. Now, let's get into some of the screens, the versus screens. Look at that. I mean, look at all the detail. All the eyes and everything. The Nerubians look so cool. Some Night Elves. I really hate the Night Elves, but this is cool, man. Again, the Lions banner. The Night Elf banner. The Undead banner with Frostmourne in the middle. And Arthas' hammer. The Orc banner, or the Horde banner in general. The Horde, it's not exactly the Horde symbol, but in general, the orc represent the horde in a very good manner. Look at that guard! Look at the footman! Oh my god! And even the peasant, the militia. Look at him, how cool he looks with that shield and the sword in the hand. Before, the militia was with axes and yeah, with iron shields or metal shields. Now they have the sword and the wooden shield. Look at the orc. His hand is a little bit weird. He's like, why? But okay, he's extremely cool. Look at that expression. Yes. Oh, a new barrack is really cool as well. And is that Sylvanas in the background? No. These little pixies that are surrounding them. I know those are locusts, but look at all the detail. Look at his face expression. And I think that's Sylvanas in the background, which is really cool, foreshadowing in general how Sylvanas turns into the undead Tyrande riding her mount. And that's Eldrasil in the background, which is burned currently in Battle for Azeroth. The Horde with its guard towers. Yes, the Third War region, Reign of Chaos, and the Third War, the Frozen Throne. Both expansions, I think this will be like choosing which expansion you want to play out. This will be the map for Reign of Chaos, which is unique. It will show you where your specific missions are, where they take place, which is kind of cool that they have like that World of Warcraft map. It's so cool. A few portraits, again, which will be winnable, I think, for winning the campaign, or were these for playing? This looks a little bit like Frostlich Jaina, but I think it was the Dead Knight portrait, a female version of the Dead Knight portrait. And this is a Demon Hunter, but a female version of it. Yeah, I think these ones were won by playing PvP. And I think this was the Fire Lord, by the way. Maybe, I'm not very sure. The button looks a little bit sad, in a way. I mean, he's really cool, but look at it, there's something sad in his eyes. Oh, and the Frozen Throne itself. Ah. This was Admiral Proudmoore, I think. He's a lot different now than he was back then. Look at Kel'Thuzad. He's unique. And Hellscream as well. Garrosh Hellscream. Garrosh? Yeah, he was Garrosh. Okay. Whoa, what? What is this? Oh, this, by the way, was in the original Warcraft 3. This is like, I know, like a Easter egg thrown here. I don't know why, but it's fun to see it. And these are some of the units, the heroes. This, like, in general, the Blood Mage, the Archmage. Yeah, you can see it. The Blood Mage, the Archmage, the Mountain King, the Paladin. He's kind of weird looking, this dude. I'm not very sure do I like his style, hairstyle. It's a little bit like a soldier's hairstyle, but I like in general what's going on here. Dragonhawk Rider, Footman, Gryphon Rider, Flying Machine, which is really interesting take on the Flying Machine. It's a lot different. Before it had those huge propellers, now it's definitely different. The Knight is a lot more different. I think he had a sword before in one of his hands. Now he doesn't. I mean, his sword is like on his left side. The mortar team, which is really cool. Didn't they have like a huge belt around both of them? The Peasant Militia, the normal peasant, the priest. I really like the priest model and the rifleman model. Again, unique rifleman model. And all that detail. Look at the gun. Look at how detailed it is. And their facial expressions are really good. Woohoo! The sorceress looks hot and smoky. The Spellbreaker is really cool again. The Siege Engine. Here's some more Blade Master. He looks really cool. The Farseer. The Towering Chieftain. Shadow Hunter. Sorry, not Huntress. Demolishers. They look so bad and so mean. Man, they really represent the Horde very well. The Grunt, he's very cool. Very good model. The Headhunter, the Kodo Beast, the Peons, look at those! Look at how cool they are! The Shamans as well, they're so cool and so detailed. The Spirit Walker, with his invisibility, they could have worked a little bit more on it. The Tauren, I really like the old Tauren. I mean, he's hitting stick. The big monolith that he's carrying is kinda, I don't know. The Troll Bat Rider, the Riders in general, Win on the Riders. Weren't those, like, yeah, were they? The Wyverns Riders? Weren't they before Wyvern Riders? I'm not very sure. The Witch Doctor is very cool as well. And here's the heroes of the Orc. Care and Bloodhoof is very cool. The Panda, Drektar, Gromash Hellscream, he's very cool. And the Red Gromash Hellscream, the Red Orc. And Gul'dan looks very mean and bad. Like a real badass. Rexxar is very cool, but before he was like wide as he was tall to show how strong he was, because he's an ogre, half orc. Now he's a little bit taller, which I don't necessarily like his model. I mean, it's very cool. I don't hate it, definitely, but I mean, I like the old bulky Rexxar. But I think I'm gonna grow on it. I'm gonna like it. Rohan is very cool with the mask. Samur, unique again. Troll is one of the best models so far. Although, didn't he have a Black Wolf before? Vol'jin is very cool as well. And here are some of the campaign alliance or human characters. Admiral Proudmoore, who is very different from the old Admiral Proudmoore. He's more like, I like the Kultirian symbol on his back, the anchor, and he's more of a pirate looking guy now. Antonidas is very good looking as well. Although his horse is a little bit of weird. I know. Artus is very cool. And by the way, Artus with Frostmourne and Artus with the hammer, they're a little bit different models now, which is very cool. I like the detail on both of the models. Like he's more shiny, and here he's a little bit more darker because Frostmourne is taking over his soul. It's changing him. His cape is a little bit torn apart, where here it's like the light still grasping him, and he's strong with the light over here. Muradin, as far as I saw him, I don't like that much the Mountain King model. Again, like Rexxar, I was hoping he was gonna be a little bit more bulky. He was gonna be a little bit shorter. Now he's almost as tall as the humans. Which for a dwarf, he has like he's kind of fat now, and tall and fat. He's like a person with a lot of beers. He's kind of strange. But I saw his thunderclap, which is extremely cool. And where are his skulls on the back? I really want to see the skulls. The skulls were very cool before. Jaina is very cool as well. Jaina is... Whew. Keotas is very mean looking. He is like really noble with those big shoulder plates. He looks like a real high blood elf, you know. Medivh with his Thorin look. And with those feathers, with the raven look. Is very, very good. Sylvanas, like before she's an undead, before she's the Banshee Queen, which a lot reminds me of current Sylvanas and Battle for Azeroth. Like, you can see a little bit of hint that she's gonna turn into the undead. Uther. Uther is very cool, but he's kind of more like World of Warcraft and Hearthstone Uther than like the Uther in Warcraft 3. They've changed a lot of things to look like World of Warcraft in general, and to have a throwback to World of Warcraft. Not a throwback, but some kind of a connection to World of Warcraft. As you can see over here up in the right hand side, the it's a cinematic from World of Warcraft, and you can see how much these models are inspired from World of Warcraft, and how similar they are to World of Warcraft, not to the old Warcraft 3. I mean, they have their similarities with Warcraft 3, and in the same time they look a little bit more like in World of Warcraft. I really like the detail on all of them, and I think that it will be a unique remake, remaster, reforge of the old Warcraft. And hopefully you're as stoked and as, I don't know, as excited as I am in general for Warcraft 3. Am I using stoked the right way? I think I am. Please correct me if I'm wrong about it. And please leave some comments down below. I'll be happy to see what's your opinion on Warcraft 3 Forged in general. Because I'm really excited for it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be covering, maybe, I'll make a video covering all the races and showing more detail units and maybe some of their like spells and other things and animations. So I hope you enjoyed this in general preview of what Warcraft 3 Reforged will be, and I hope you're excited as I am. Look at those models, oh my god. I'm left without breath in general, speaking about this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. And please stay tuned, because I think I'll make more videos about this. Bye, and until the next video.